In the world of combat and self-defense, there's an incredible array of martial arts that have evolved over centuries, each with its own unique techniques and philosophies. From ancient traditions passed down through generations to modern combat sports, the diversity of martial arts is truly astounding. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is a dynamic blend of self-defense, combat sport, and martial art. Unlike some other disciplines, BJJ focuses on ground fighting, grappling, and a range of holds and submissions. In 1925, the Gracie brothers from Brazil gave birth to this incredible discipline. Carlos Gracie, after being taught by the Japanese judoka Mitsuyo Maeda, fine-tuned jiu-jitsu into what we know today. They even went on to publish their own system, Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. It's all about leverage and technique. The philosophy is that even a smaller, lighter person can successfully defend against a bigger, stronger opponent. By taking the fight to the ground, where size matters less, and using precise holds and submissions. In the BJJ community, sparring, or as we call it, rolling, is pivotal. It's where practitioners put theory into practice. Live drilling is equally crucial for skill development. BJJ isn't just about sport, it's a versatile system that's invaluable for self-defense, too. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is more than just a sport, it's a lifestyle. It promotes physical fitness, builds character, and imparts life skills beyond the mats. It's not surprising that BJJ has become an integral part of modern mixed martial arts. Karate, which means empty hand in Japanese, is a powerful, unarmed martial art that originated in the Ryukyu Islands of Okinawa, Japan. It's unique because it employs various parts of the body for self-defense: punches, kicks, elbows, throws, and even open-handed knife strikes. In karate, precision is key. The focus is on channeling the body's power to the exact point and instant of impact. Practitioners toughen their striking surfaces through rigorous training against padded surfaces or even wood. Experts can even break thick pine boards with their bare hands or feet. In sporting karate, strikes and kicks are pulled back just before full contact, stopping within an inch. Matches typically last about 3 minutes, decided by points awarded by judges. Apart from sparring, there's something called kata. This is where single competitors perform a series of predetermined movements, simulating defense and counterattacks against multiple opponents. Just like gymnastics, a panel of judges scores these performances. The history of karate is truly fascinating. It evolved over centuries in East Asia, finding its systematic form in 17th century Okinawa, likely by individuals forbidden to carry weapons. It made its way to Japan in the 1920s, where it flourished into various schools and systems, each with its own techniques and training methods. Taekwondo, originating in the 1940s, is a dynamic Korean martial art. Its name is a blend of 3 words: Tae, meaning to kick, Kwan, which stands for striking with the hand, and Do, meaning to hit. This combo tells you something crucial about Taekwondo. It's all about the striking skills, with a focus on impressive footwork and speed. Taekwondo has skyrocketed in popularity, becoming one of the most practiced martial arts and sports worldwide. There are over 100 million practitioners globally, showcasing just how influential and loved this martial art has become. It's all about the kicks. Fighters quickly realized that using their legs in combat was a game changer. See, the leg is not only the longest, but also the strongest limb we've got. This gave Taekwondo practitioners an edge over other styles that focus more on punches. The power behind a Taekwondo kick is simply devastating. In a matter of seconds, it can drop an opponent to the ground. It's this sheer force that earns Taekwondo its spot on our list of the deadliest martial arts worldwide. Kung Fu, also known as Wushu or Kwanfa, is a Chinese martial art with a history that goes back centuries. In China, the term Kung Fu actually means any skill or discipline that demands dedication, energy, and time to master. Originally, it wasn't solely about combat, it was about achieving excellence through hard work and practice. Kung Fu dates all the way back to the Zhou dynasty, around 255 BC, and even earlier. As an exercise, it was practiced by Taoists in the 5th century BC. What sets Kung Fu apart is its deep understanding of human anatomy and physiology, making it incredibly effective. Kung Fu is all about precise movements. Its actions are inspired by observations of how our muscles and bones work together. These movements often mimic the fighting styles of animals, and they all start from 5 basic foot positions: the normal upright posture and 4 stances known as dragon, frog, horse riding, and snake. There isn't just one style of Kung Fu, there are hundreds. Some focus on unarmed techniques, while others incorporate weapons. It's a versatile martial art that can be adapted to various situations, making it highly effective for self-defense. Sambo, born in the USSR as a form of unarmed self-defense, was initially exclusive to elite units. Fast forward to the 1990s, and it exploded onto the global stage, blending elements of judo, kickboxing, Thai boxing, and boxing. Originally, it was a cornerstone of Red Army training, then adopted by government agents. As crime rates surged, Sambo found its way into the hands of security guards and private bodyguards, who even introduced innovations like knife and baton techniques. Sambo resembles judo, where opponents grapple without punches. It's all about technique and leverage. For self-defense, it draws on jiu-jitsu and aikido principles, perfectly complementing sports Sambo. Designed for military and law enforcement, this discipline allows almost anything: strikes to the head, elbows, knees. It's as real as it gets. And then there's Special Sambo, a variant shrouded in secrecy, reserved for the elite members of special units. Its techniques are guarded like treasures, known only to those who truly need them. Over in America, a civilian version called Freestyle Sambo has emerged, distinct from the classic sports club training. It's a testament to how this martial art continues to evolve and adapt. When it comes to the deadliest martial arts in the world, combat and Special Sambo undoubtedly earn their spot on the list. Their effectiveness in real-world scenarios is unmatched. Marine Corps EA's Martial Arts Program. MICMAP is a combat system developed by the United States Marine Corps, designed to equip their brave servicemen and women with a unique set of skills. Established in 2001, MCMAP is more than just physical combat. It blends hand-to-hand combat techniques with important values like teamwork, leadership, and the responsible use of force. It's about becoming not just a skilled warrior, but also a responsible and disciplined one. MCMAP constantly evolves. It's not confined to a single style, it draws from martial arts worldwide. Techniques from various countries find their way into this program, making it a truly comprehensive system. Marines using improvised weapons, bayonets, and even weapon parts to gain an edge. It's about using whatever's at hand to defend and, if necessary, to subdue. That adaptability sets MCMAP apart. Before MACMAP, there was the line system, a no-nonsense approach focused on incapacitating the opponent. But in missions where precision mattered, where not every encounter required a lethal outcome, MCMAP emerged. It's the humane alternative, a blend of effectiveness and restraint: Muay Thai. Muay Thai has a fascinating history that dates back centuries. It originated as a result of constant conflicts among the Thai people as they migrated from Southeast China to what is now known as Thailand. In those turbulent times, they needed a martial art that could be learned quickly and was highly effective in the constant border conflicts they faced. Initially, Thai boxing was just one part of the warrior skills package, which included fencing, spear handling, archery, and horseback riding. One of the oldest documented references to Thai boxing is a legendary tale from 1548, which tells the story of a boxing match between the Thai king Naresuan and the Burmese king. It's often referred to as the art of the 8 limbs. In Muay Thai, they don't just count arms and legs, they also count elbows and knees as limbs. All 8 of these limbs are used in combat to strike opponents as hard and as quickly as possible. The use of elbows and knees sets Muay Thai apart from many other martial arts. It's all about maximum efficiency and effectiveness in the heat of battle. The fighters in this discipline are trained to strike with precision and power using these 8 limbs, making Muay Thai an incredibly formidable martial art. Silat. Silat, a term encompassing a range of indigenous martial arts, finds its roots in the vibrant cultures of Southeast Asia. This includes countries like Brunei, Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, and parts of Thailand, the Philippines, and Vietnam. It's deeply ingrained in the traditions of the Malayo-Sumbawan and Javanese-speaking peoples. Unlike other martial arts that may emphasize spirituality or self-improvement, Silat has a singular focus: violence. This is what makes Silat one of the deadliest martial arts on the planet. Silat's fighting style is all about pinpointing an opponent's weaknesses and neutralizing them swiftly. It's not about honor or fame, it's about getting the job done efficiently. No fancy moves, just ruthless tactics. When it comes to Silat, the objective is clear: cause pain. This martial art prides itself on its ability to deliver a quick, debilitating attack. It's crucial to close the distance rapidly, incapacitate the opponent within seconds, and then deliver a powerful blow to vital areas like the face, throat, or kidneys. Silat doesn't play by the rules. They even encourage strikes to sensitive areas, including the notorious blows to the crotch. It's not for the faint-hearted. Students undergo intense training, experiencing the sensation of bricks breaking on their ribs or bending metal bars around their necks. Let's talk about the kris, a wickedly serrated dagger used in Silat. This weapon is designed for swift, precise strikes, targeting soft body parts. It's often laced with one of the world's most potent neurotoxins. A wound from this dagger can lead to the opponent's demise in a matter of seconds. Eskrima. Eskrima is the national martial art of the Philippines, and it's been practiced for centuries. You might hear it referred to as arnis or kali. These are interchangeable terms that encompass the traditional fighting arts of the Philippines. Emphasis on weapon-based combat make eskrima a unique martial art. We're talking sticks, knives, bladed weapons. Even everyday objects can become lethal tools in the hands of a skilled escrimador. And don't be fooled, eskrima doesn't just stop at weaponry. It also includes open-hand techniques for when things get up close and personal. For generations, Filipinos have honed this tradition, mastering lightning-quick strikes, disarmament techniques, and even lethal blows. It's a testament to their dedication and respect for their craft. The philosophy behind eskrima is truly intriguing. It teaches that even without a weapon, you can still be a formidable force. This means that an escrimador can potentially incapacitate or even neutralize an opponent using just their bare hands. It's a level of mastery that demands respect. Let's talk about the modern iterations of eskrima. There are two main versions. The first involves practitioners donning full-body armor and masks. This version is intense, focusing on precise strikes and counter moves, almost like a deadly game of chess played with sticks. Then there's the raw version. This one's a bit edgier, taking place in less than legal environments with metal sticks and a touch of padding. It's a testament to the adaptability and resilience of eskrima, evolving to suit different circumstances. Beicam. Beicam is a Peruvian martial art that originated in the streets of Lima, with a clear mission in mind: to train the Peruvian military. Developed for efficiency, Beicam is all about quick, powerful strikes that can incapacitate opponents in the blink of an eye. The fusion of seamless blend of jiu-jitsu and street fighting techniques creates a formidable style that emphasizes power, focusing on disrupting an opponent's balance. There's an element of surprise and deception, as fighters may employ hidden, secretive weapons in battle. This isn't your average martial art. It's designed to inflict maximum pain, pushing opponents to their limits. In fact, fights involving Beicam can often end tragically, with one of the competitors meeting a grim fate. Arm locks, a signature move in Beicam, add another layer of danger. This technique can quickly immobilize an opponent, leaving them defenseless. It's a stark reminder of the unforgiving nature of this martial art. Rough and tumble. Rough and tumble was a form of fighting that thrived in rural parts of the United States during the 18th and 19th centuries. It was intense, to say the least. The main objective is gouging out an opponent's eye, among other brutally disfiguring techniques like biting. These fights weren't about trophies or titles, but about settling disputes. While it wasn't an organized sport, participants sometimes arranged their fights, much like scheduling a duel. The victors were celebrated as local heroes, earning respect and honor in their communities. This brutal form of combat was most common among the poor and gained traction. especially in the southern states during the late 18th and early 19th centuries. Rough and tumble was no holds barred. There was no concern for the opponent's safety. The sole purpose was to disable or even potentially kill opponents. That's why it earns its spot on our list of the deadliest martial arts in the world. Vale Tudo, which translates to everything goes in Portuguese, is a full-contact combat sport that emerged in Brazil during the 20th century. Back in the day, Vale Tudo was essentially a no-holds-barred affair. It was known as No Holds Barred, NHB in the United States, and it was the wild, wild west of combat sports. Think of it as the precursor to modern mixed martial arts, MMA. The Gracie family, legends in the martial arts world, played a pivotal role in Vale Tudo's history. They organized the infamous Gracie Challenge, pitting their Gracie Jiu-Jitsu against fighters from various martial arts backgrounds. These showdowns were no joke. It was a showcase of skill, strategy, and sheer determination to prove the effectiveness of their own style. And let me tell you, it was a sight to behold. As time went on, fighters began training specifically for Vale Tudo events. They blended striking and grappling techniques, giving rise to a unique hybrid style. One fighter, Marco Ruas, even dubbed his fusion of luta livre submission grappling and Muay Thai, striking as simply Vale Tudo. Ninjutsu. Ninjutsu, also known as Ninpo and Shinobi Jutsu, is a Japanese martial art that's truly unique. It's not just about punches and kicks, but a whole set of skills that read like a spy thriller. Ninjutsu made its debut during the rise of the first shogunate led by the Minamoto clan. But here's the twist. It's believed that ninjas were renegade peasants. Faced with constant fear from the samurai class, they sought refuge in the mountains of Aiji and Koga on the island of Honshu. Fast forward to the 1970s and 1980s, and the West was hit by a ninja craze. Ninja legends were everywhere, from movies to novels. But guess what? In Japan, only a handful of people practiced ninjutsu. They shied away from the limelight, keeping their secrets close. Today, ninjutsu has exploded in popularity. Thousands of people, young and old, train in it worldwide. It's evolved into an incredibly effective self-defense system and is now recognized as one of the deadliest martial arts globally. Line developed by the retired combat arms Marine Ron Don Vito, this system was the backbone of the United States Marine Corps from '89 to '98, and then used by the U.S. Army Special Forces until 2007. What sets Line apart are its specific conditions for execution. Imagine being in low-light conditions, thick smoke, or under extreme physical and mental fatigue. That's the environment Line was built for. And get this, every technique had one goal in mind: to incapacitate the opponent. Line was designed for everyone. It's gender-neutral, meaning it's equally effective regardless of who's using it or who they're up against. In close combat, versatility is key. Line wasn't about flashy moves or extravagant kicks. It focused on practicality and efficiency. Techniques were stripped down to what worked best under those grueling conditions. Moves like the classic judo hip throw were out to avoid entanglements with the combat gear. To master Line, repetition was key. The demanding nature of military life made it a challenge for some to maintain high proficiency. Critics argued that this constant revisiting took a toll on already time-strapped soldiers and special operations personnel. Line was designed to end a fight decisively and quickly. It was built to directly neutralize an opponent, making it one of the deadliest martial arts in the world. As times changed, so did the needs of the military. Line, while lethal, wasn't as versatile for non-emergent situations like peacekeeping operations. That's why the U.S. Army decided to transition to the Marine Corps Martial Arts Program, or MCMAP. Krav Maga, developed in Israel, is widely embraced by military, police, and similar branches as the ultimate defense against both unarmed and armed attackers. Krav Maga owes its name to its founder, Imrich Steora. This incredible martial art would not be what it is today without him. Ayal Yanalov, who's been a crucial figure in Krav Maga for over 15 years, is the right hand of the founder, Imrich Steora. This collaboration has made Krav Maga even more effective and practical. Krav Maga's journey began under this name with the founding of Israel in 1948. However, its roots trace back to before that, when Imrich de Ora taught many in what was then Palestine after defecting from Bratislava in 1940, right before the Nazis came to power. Had he not defected, we might have been left without this incredibly effective martial art. It's a practical method of combat that teaches you how to avoid, prevent, and resolve various kinds of violence and attacks. It's not just about self-defense. It encompasses martial and combat skills, as well as the skills to protect others, all in a unique and easy-to-learn way. The core philosophy of Krav Maga is a he or I situation. Imagine being in an environment where defeat could mean the difference between life and death. That's the intensity and seriousness with which Krav Maga is approached. Krav Maga is a non-sport martial art. It doesn't play by the rules, and it doesn't care about the well-being of opponents. In other words, it's about survival and getting out of dangerous situations, no matter what. So it's probably no surprise that the world's most effective and dangerous form of martial art is also the deadliest. Krav Maga is not for sport or competition. It's for real-life situations where your life may depend on your ability to defend yourself. So, which martial art resonates with you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, if you found this video informative, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more insightful content, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat.